Hi, I want to quit my job. I think we all do at this point, especially if you're here about to watch me paint. There's something in you that I guess like painting or watching people paint. And most people I know that are artistic usually don't like working jobs. So, yeah, welcome to the club. But anyway, hear me rant because ew. Yeah. Just because it's a paint video and I'm gonna just say why I want to quit. I want to quit because I feel inadequate every time I go out and work for somebody, knowing that I'm not fulfilling my purpose or doing shit for my future, even though I have bills to pay and shit. So, there's that. And I just wish that some way, somehow, I don't know, it's like I'm such a fucking like creative like I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm so special and whatnot, but it's just I have a lot of creative energy in me. It's just sometimes it's kind of hard to balance when five different things involving different shit just hits you and you want to do all of them all at once, but you can't do it. But like it makes it kind of hard to focus on one thing and then focus on the other and then like try to get shit done because like your energy is so all over the place. And it's like even when you try to organize shit, it's like damn, like can't ever get to those things. And then when like you fail to get to those things, you just get hard on yourself and shit. Well, that's at least how I feel. So yeah, I realized lately, even though right now it's not that I hate my job, it's just I know it's not what I'm here to do. And I just feel like I'm here to create and be creative and write and draw and express myself. It just feels like, like you gotta build up on that shit. And I guess you could say I've been trying to build since 2021, but I just feel like the last few years were more like, okay, take this, learn from it. And I think I am a student still. It's kind of hard for me to, well, I'm not even gonna say it's hard, but it is so fucking like annoying when you try to find time in a day to like fit in what you want to do with the things that you feel like you have to do in order to survive, quote unquote, whatever shit. But I just realized, like, even being on Indeed searching for jobs like that might be better, it just feels inadequate because it's like, nah, it's no jobs here that's for somebody who's like me, and it's like I went to Florida last month in April, and I took my artwork down to Las Olas in Fort Lauderdale, and it was this one guy who was just telling me who he was an artist, but he became living on the street and addicted to alcohol. And it was kind of sad because it's like, even if he was lying, well, like, I don't know, maybe he wasn't lying, but it just seemed like, I don't know, why did I make that analogy? But yeah, like the way I've been feeling as a 21-year-old that's just trying to make it out, like make something of herself, or just venture off in the world on her own and whatnot, blah blah blah. Like, it just feels like I know I would never use drugs. Like, I'm a non-drug user and I plan to stick to that shit. But, like, I kind of feel their pain in a way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to say, like, I feel their pain, but I understand. I don't get where they're coming from, but I understand, you know? Like, some people are just scared and they use distractions and things to cope with how they feel so they won't have to feel it. And so in order for them not to feel it, they do things and they get addicted to those things, unfortunately. And then it becomes this thing for them, right? And I feel my heart goes out to them because it's like society judges people like that, but they never take the time to try to understand or see the perspective. Like, it's like every time I see people like that, in a way, it's like somebody's judging them. And it's like, you don't know what that person's been through. Even me, like, I've been judgmental. Like, everybody's been judgmental, but it's like, yo, everybody doesn't have the same strength as you. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm being like a little sensitive shit right now, but cause usually I'm just like, I don't know. Usually I'm just like a spark, or like not even a firecracker. Just I'm like kind of goofy, but today just showed me perspective of something. And yeah, but yeah, about the job thing, like, I just want to fucking quit. And my job, well, any job that I will work, it makes me, well, not any, because one, I like canvassing for political shit that I actually give a fuck about. But as of lately, I've just been working jobs that I know, like, I deserve better than this and that. And it kind of hit me coming back to Detroit. Like, this is really not for me. And I feel like if you believe in spirituality, then you get it, you know. And if you don't believe in spirituality, just, I guess, bypass through what I'm about to say. But I guess, like, my spirit guides have been just showing me, like, little synchronicities to get me off the path. But it's like, every time I go and try to find another job that might, you know, that might be better than the job I work, it's like, I apply for applications and shit like that, and then I'm always denied. So it's like, what the fuck is the point, you know? But the job I work now, at least it pays the bills. Like, I'm grateful for it. And that's another thing I've noticed is, like, nowadays, if you complain about not liking your job and shit, like, I noticed that the older generation, they tend to tease us, I guess Gen Zers or millennials, for not liking a job or feeling entitled. But if you really understood and know, like, we're in a time of Aquarius, like, we're not in the age or the dawn of Aquarius, but we're in the moment where there's a shift, and there's people like me who are more creative than they are just logical in this world right now, at least from what I, like, notice. So yeah, I just I just don't think they give us grace, because jobs are taxing on our fucking mental health if you think about it. Like, going there's 7 days in a week, and you go somewhere to work for 5 days out that week, take like you spend most of your day there from 8 to 10 hours if you want to survive for real. And like, that's just not enough for you to actually like fucking, like, I get if you're somebody with a 9 to 5, like, I'm not trying to talk down on that, but it's like some people just we all have different purposes, and not all of us is built to work a fucking 9 to 5. It's just what it is, and it's the truth. Half of the 9 to 5s today barely pay what we deserve. I'm not even trying to complain. Like, on some real shit, the like I guess the highest pay I've ever seen somebody get was $20 an hour for just a regular job, and rent is like what now? Excuse me, but I'm not about to even complain about that, because it's all about money management. And like, if you're good with it, you're good. If you're bad at it, then you're bad. But that's not even the point. My point is just the purpose of life and living it and finding time to actually go towards that shit. Like, I'm tired of fucking clocking in and out of work every day, but there's bills that have to be paid. And right now I'm just in the middle of, okay, so how I'm gonna get to, okay, actually surviving without having to clock in and out somewhere that doesn't serve me. So yeah, that's my rant. And if you like this video, if you want to see more from, well, I mean, I'm gonna post anyway whether you like this video or not, like, but yeah, if you fucks with it, then like it. Help me out on the algorithm, and don't be shy. Like, hit that subscribe button, cause I'm trying to get monetized, like, for real. But yeah, fuck it. Thank you for actually watching it if you made it this far. And yeah, I'll see you in another video.